Hello everyone, I welcome everyone to this second video of this lecture. Okay, so here today we are going to talk about current affairs of national and international importance. Now, one thing you need to understand that we have very less amount of time, that is 20 to 22 days. So within this limited time we cannot read everything, so we have to minimize our sources, our study material. Okay, so how we will minimize? We will minimize our sources by referring previous year question. In my earlier video, first video of the TPSC combined examination, here I discussed everything. I analyzed previous year question combined 1 and 2, and I came into a conclusion then what are the important topics from where question has been asked. So taking that as a source, I will make some important guess of important uh, current affairs of national and international importance. So first of all, I will give you a topic. After that, I will tell you how to cover it. Okay, so let's get started. So uh, here our first topic is sports. Okay, in sports we will cover chess, tennis, and very little amount of cricket, of course. Okay, so first of all I'll go with tennis. So in tennis there are four grand slams, four grand slams. In 2024 the four grand slams are US Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and Australia Open. So what you have to do, you have to know the winner, okay, and from which country they belong. For example, US Open Grand Slam was owned by Janik, okay, and French Open was owned by Carlos, Wimbledon was also by Carlos, and Australia by Janik. And from where they belong, he is from Italy and Carlos from Spain. Okay, now one more thing you also know, these are for winner of men. Now you also need to know about women, so you just Google it their name and you will find it. Okay, so in this way you make these notes. Okay, and also in 2025 there is only one Australia Open, and it was won by Janik. Okay, and he is from, as I already told you, Italy. Okay, next some facts about tennis. One Indian player, Rohan Bapana and Matthew, okay, won Australia Open doubles. Important one. Okay, next Prithvi Shekhar won Deaf Tennis Open. Okay, these are very important regarding to tennis. Okay, and another player, Leander Paes, inducted into Tennis Hall of Fame 2024. So if something has to come from this tennis portion, so I guess this much knowledge from tennis will suffice your tennis preparation, tennis current affairs preparation. Okay, so in this way we will cover other sports as well. Next sports will go with javelin. Okay, so in this javelin part, Neeraj Chopra got second place in which tournament? Diamond League 2024. Also What is the length of javelin he thrown? 88.36 meter. Next, Neeraj Chopra won gold medal in Federation Cup. It was held in Bhubaneswar. Okay. Next, Neeraj Chopra won gold medal in World Athletics Continental Gold Tour. It was held in Finland. And what is the height length of javelin he has thrown? 85.97 meter. Okay. Next, another player, it may trick you, DP Manu won gold medal in Taiwan Athletics Open. So with javelin question, if something has to come from javelin, I think this portion is more than enough. No need to read anything else. Okay. Now another one more important thing. Paris Olympic 2024. It is very important. Okay. So in Paris Olympic, what are the things you should know? Because in Paris Olympics, you will get thousands of facts. Okay. You don't need to read everything. You should focus very important ones. For example, it was 84th Olympic. Okay. And it was held in Paris, and in that 84th sorry, it is not 84th, it is Paris Olympic, and it was 84th country, that is India, in the parade of nation. Okay, so what was the rank of India in parade of nation? It is 84. Okay, in Paris Olympic opening ceremony. Okay, in Paris Olympic opening ceremony. This is important, you should know this. Okay, and in Paris Olympic there were two venues where this whole Paris Olympic was conducted, that is Paris and London. Paris and London are the only two cities to host Olympic thrice. So this is a fact, you should know it. Okay, now you should know the years also. Paris 1900, 1924, and just 100 year later 2024. And London, it is 1908, 1948, and 2012. Okay, so this is not important, you can skip it, but just to make you know. So the important thing is Paris and London are the only two cities to host Olympics thrice. Okay, now from this in Paris Olympics, 3 sports were dropped compared to previous Tokyo Olympic 2021. Okay, what are those? Baseball, softball, and karate. Okay, you should know this. And this year, breaking, that is breakdance, introduced for the first time. So this is very important. Okay, next, Now, what is the venue for 2028 Olympics? That is USA, particularly Los Angeles. And what are the new sports that are going to be added in that Los Angeles? That is flag football, cricket, squash. Okay, there is one more sports I'm forgetting it. You just Google it. Okay. Next, what is the mascot? It is very important. Okay, very important. What is the mascot? Mascot was PHRY. PHRYGE. Okay, so if you know this much from Paris Olympics, this will be more than enough. And one more thing, one medal tally you should know. Medal tally, like USA got highest, that is I think 126, China 91, then Japan, then Australia, then France. You no need to remember their exact medals. Okay, exact medal for USA and China will be more than enough. Okay, now some facts from Indian perspective. Gagan Narang, he was India's chief de mission. Like he was the chief of Indian mission for Olympics. Now, what was the India's position? India's position in the Paralympic was 71st. Okay, in medal tally. Okay, and what was the and how many medals India won? That is 6 medal. Okay, and within 6 medal, one was silver, Neeraj Chopra, and remaining 5 were bronze. Okay, within that, 2 bronze medal won by Manu Bhaker. Okay, these are the facts you should know. Okay, next, one more fact you should know. Saudi Arabia is going to host first Olympic in 2025. Okay, what official slogan for Olympic, precisely Paris Olympic? It is game wide open. So these are the things. Okay, these are the things you should know regarding Para Olympics. Okay, I think if something has to come from Paris Olympic, so these should suffice Paris Olympic. Okay, from this portion only, I think I am 99% sure within this portion only will come if something has to come from Paris Olympic. Okay, our next sports is chess. Okay, chess is very important, I feel, because these were in field of chess India did marvelous job. Now I'll tell you what are the things India did. First of all, D Gukesh become youngest to win candidates chess tournament. Okay, D Gukesh, remember this. Next, 45th chess Olympiad, it was held in Budapest. 2024. Okay, and 44th was held in India in 2022. Okay, and in 45th one, India won gold. Okay, next 46th chess Olympiad will host Uzbekistan, that is 2026. Okay, and mascot, you should remember this, it is very important. No mascot for 45th chess Olympiad. Okay, now for sports this is done. Now one more thing you should know about Paralympics. Okay, but Paralympics I will tell you at the end of the video. Okay, for now for sports it is done. Okay, next we will go for defense. Okay, defense. So in defense portion, first of all you should know the all the chiefs of our army. Okay, army, navy, air force, everyone. For example, chief of army staff is General Upendra Dwivedi. Air chief marshal is AP Singh, and chief of navy is Admiral Dinesh K Tripathi, and chief of defense staff is General Anil Chauhan. Okay, so these are the things you should definitely do. These are the very basic thing. Okay, next in defense you should know is India export what BrahMos to Philippines. Okay, you should know what export in defense sector. India exported BrahMos to Philippines. Okay, next fact is Russia is India's top arm supplier. That is 36% of our defense need Russia provides it. Okay, and what is the latest import? Latest defense import is Rafale fighter jet from France. And which company make this Rafale fighter jet? Is Dassault. Okay, next another thing is Supreme class submarine. Okay, from France. Okay, so I am writing in short form so that video remain short only. Okay, you better write your own notes. Okay, next you should know is different exercise name, countries participated, and place. Okay, for example, desert cyclone, it was participated with UAE, where in Rajasthan. Next, cyclone 1, it was with Egypt, in Egypt. Okay, next Khanjar with Kyrgyzstan. Okay, next Shakti with France, and where it was held in Meghalaya. So in this way you will get 12 to 15 defense with important countries like Japan, France, USA, Vietnam, Australia, okay, Nepal. So in this way you just Google it, like type there defense exercise with countries, okay, you will get a PDF or something, you note it down from that, okay. So you should know this basic. Next it was this exercise was armies. In this way you have to know the exercise of Air Force and also Indian Navy, okay, like Malabar, USA and Japan, Milan, ASEAN with ASEAN countries, Varuna with French, that Indra with Russia. This was all about Indian Navy, and also for Indian Air Force like Cope India with USA, Syndex with Singapore, Desert Eagle with UAE, Indradhanush with UK. So in this way you should know all the defense exercise with different countries, okay. Now next, hmm, now there are some projects related to defense, you should know it, okay, like Project Naman. In exam they will ask Project Naman is related to disaster management, defense or anything, okay. So you should know about Project Naman. So what is Project Naman? It is an initiative by Indian Army, okay. It is an initiative by Indian Army aimed at streamlining pensioners, okay, for defense and veterans, okay. You should know it, this is very important. Next is and also one youth bus, that is Vishnu Youth Abhyas. Now by name you will feel like it is a military exercise, but no, it is not like that. That's why it is very unique and that's why it is very important. What is that? It is a mock drill famous, focuses on assessing India's preparedness for zoonotic disease outbreaks, okay. So this is very unique. You will feel like it is like something related to defense, but it is not, okay. It is related to health and disease. So this makes it very important and unique, okay. Next we will go for different types of uh, summits, like what are the different summits held in 2024 as well as in 2025. Summits. Now BIMSTEC, you have heard about it. First of all you should know the full form. What is the full form of BIMSTEC? BIMSTEC is Bay of Bengal Initiative for multi-sectoral technical and economical cooperation, okay. So first business summit was held in New Delhi, okay, New Delhi. And who was the organizing Ministry of External Affairs, okay. So these are the thing you should know. That is ninth edition of Raisina Dialogue held in New Delhi 2024, okay. You should not you no need to know the full form of this one, okay. Now what is the theme for this dialogue? You should know the theme. Definitely themes are very important, okay, very important. So theme for this is chaturunga conflict context cooperation create, okay. And this was the theme for ninth edition, okay. Now there will be a 10th edition in 2025, okay. For that, what is the theme? Theme is Kala Chakra, people, peace and planet. So these are very important, you should know it, okay. Next thing you should know is SEO Summit. Now what is the full form of SCO? That is Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Okay, when it was held 2024. What was the venue? Venue was Astana, Kazakhstan. Okay, next 2025, who will host 2025 SCO summit? It is China. Okay, and one more thing, in 2024 one new member was added. What is that member? Belarus. Okay, now fourth, in fourth, 8th Indian Ocean Conference. 8th Indian Ocean Conference. Okay, and where it was held? It was held in Oman. Okay, next is G20. In G20 2024 it was 19th. Okay, and where it was held? It was held in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Okay, and in 2025, okay, this was for G20 2024. Okay, and 2025 G20 summit will be in South Africa. Okay, and that will be of 20th edition, because G20 in 2024 it was 19th edition, and 2025 will be 20th edition. Now in 2025 there are some other summits also. Okay, so you should know them. So what are those? G7 summit. Where it will end? It will end in Canada. Next is BRIC summit. You should know the full form of BRICS, definitely. Okay, these are very important. Full form you must know. And where it will end? It will end in Brazil. Next is 6th BIMSTEC summit, as I already mentioned, where it will held in Thailand. Okay, so these were the summits. Now one more thing. So let me comprise it for you. Like here you read summit. Here you read summit in 2024 and in 2025. Now SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Okay, Shanghai Cooperation Organization in 2025 it was Astana, Kazakhstan. Okay, in 2025 it will be in China. G20 in 2024 it was Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and in 2025 it will be South Africa, and it will be 20th edition. It was 19th edition. Okay, G7 will Apulia, and in 2025 it will be in Canada. BIMSTEC, Sri Lanka in 2024, and in 2025 Bangkok. One second, BIMSTEC New Delhi, I think it was last year. Okay, so about this Sri Lanka thing I am not sure. Okay, so you just Google it. Okay, please, I am not able to recall it now. Okay, next thing you should know is latest appointments. Like big appointments. So what are those? There are some presidents. Okay, newly elected president. Some in 2024 there were some elections in different countries, and where new president or prime minister has been elected. So you should know them all. Like president of Vietnam, you just Google it. Okay, Indonesia. Okay, French, Bhutan, Nepal. Okay, you should know their president name. Google it. Then one more important thing, now organizations. Okay, WHO, who is the head of WHO? The same person who was at the time of COVID, Dr. Tedros. Okay, Dr. Tedros. Next, who is RBI governor? You should know Sanjay Malhotra. After Das, Shaktikanta Das. Okay, who is the UPSC head? Preeti Sudan. 16th Finance Commission was held. Okay, in 2000, I think in 2025, in 2024 only. So who is the head of this 16th Finance Commission? Arvind something, I am not able to recall. Okay, you need to Google it. Next is Speaker of 18th Lok Sabha, Om Birla. Okay, so these were the important appointments you should know. Okay, also as well as the name of president. Next you should know is different awards. Okay, like there was awards of 70th National Film Awards 2024. But remember one thing, these awards were given in 2024, but these awards are of 2022. This is very important, you should remember these. Okay, so in this award you should know who is the winner of Dada Saheb Phalke Award, that is Mithun Chakravarti. Next is best Hindi film is Gulmohar. Next is best Bangla film, it is Kaveri something. Okay, you just Google it. Okay, next best feature film Atom. Next best actor was Rishabh Shetty for Kantara, and best non-feature film was Kutch Express, and best book on cinema Kishore Kumar, The Ultimate Biography. You make your own notes. Okay, I'm not writing it because it will take time. Okay, or you just Google it, you will find it. Okay, next award is Padma Shri 2024. Now see, there are many Padma Shri winners. Okay, but one of them was from Tripura, so you should know his or her name. It is very important. From Tripura there were two person. One is Smriti Rekha Chakma in art. Okay, another was Chitta Ranjan Debarma in spiritualism or something. So these two names are very important, you should know definitely. One of them may come in exam. Next is Bharat Ratna. There were 5 people who were conferred with Bharat Ratna. They were Chaudhary Charan Singh, P.B. Narasimha Rao, Karpuri Thakur, M.S. Swaminathan, and L.K. Advani. Okay, five Bharat Ratna winner. Okay, next important one is Assam Vaibhav Award 2024. It was conferred to Ranjan Gogoi XCJI. Okay, next is Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize is one of another important thing. Now you cannot remember everything. Okay, so important one you should know, like of medicine, you just Google it. Literature, presently I am not able to recall, so you Google it. Okay, physics, and maybe chemistry, or you can ignore chemistry. Okay, next, another important award is Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award at 55th International Film Festival 2024, which was held in Goa. So that award was given to Philip Noyce. Okay, Philip Noyce, Noyce. No, I'm not sure about the spelling. Okay, next there were few awards, like a few other awards. Sahitya Academy Award 2024. So here in this award, in English, it was given in English, and there is a novel which got Sahitya Academy Award, that is Spirit Nights. Spirits Nights. And in Hindi, मैं जब तक आई बहार. Okay, in Assamese there was something. Okay, and there were also other important, but I feel these three are important. And about Hindi, you just Google it, and also I said something, मैं जब तक आई बहार. And one more thing, I am not able to recall the author of this particular thing, author and point. Okay, you Google it. Next important thing is GI tag. See, when you will search for GI tag, you will get many GI tags. Okay, so but you cannot remember everything, so we have to concise. Like in case of Tripura, it is Pachra, Rignai and Matavari Peda. There are 2 GI tag. Okay, so this word for GI tag. Okay, next is some important schemes which may ask. Remember one thing, these are current affairs related to national and international importance. So here I will cover the schemes of India, not Tripura precisely. So you write it down and also you Google them. I will not explain everything here because there are many schemes, but important one. Okay, see, there are hundreds of schemes, but we cannot read hundreds of them. So you will prioritize them, and I'll give you a list, like PM Jan Man scheme. Okay, this is for particularly vulnerable tribal group, PVTGs. Okay, next is Samarth, very important. Samarth scheme for encouraging and support the industry in creating job. Okay, next is Deen Dayal Sparsh Yojana, that is to promote means something like philately, that is study of stumps among children. Okay, next is PM Suryodaya Yojana. So in this yojana, like they will install some rooftops in the solar in the rooftops, and from that you can get free electricity. Okay, next is PM E-Drive, that is electric mobility in the country for electric cars. This is okay. Next is Aditi scheme. Aditi scheme, it is for defense. Okay, defense innovation. Next is PM Asha. These are very catchy. So one of them, I'm sure, 100% sure, one of these scheme will definitely they will ask in exam. Okay, PM Asha is to provide better prices to farmers and control price volatility in the market, in the local market. Okay, next is Swamitwa scheme. Okay, here in this scheme some locals or villages areas are mapped, okay, with the help of drone and technology innovation, okay. And also this scheme got an award. This is very important, you should know the award is best innovation award. It won best innovation award, okay. Next is project Pari. Project Pari is for initiative by the Ministry of Culture and Government of India to Public Art of India, okay. Next is PM Vidya Lakshmi to provide cost effective education loans to students for higher education, okay. Namo Drone Didi, there is one other scheme provide drone to women self-help groups to use in agriculture, okay. Next is Pradhan Mantri Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan, that is initiative to upliftment of tribal communities by enhancing education, okay, etc. So I will conclude here for today. In the next video I will cover all the important bills or acts, okay. I will cover classical language, I will cover portals, website, apps, okay. Then I will cover World Heritage Site, I will cover new discovery and some miscellaneous, okay. And also there are more than 100 to 200 one liners, okay. And also another thing I forgot to mention, index and reports. So in the next video I'll cover all this, okay. So I feel the things I have discussed here, if you go through by this only, these are very limited, very limited, but I think these are very much very important for the examination. I feel you will get definitely 10 to 15 questions, okay, altogether, okay, not 10 to 15, 10 questions from here, okay, I feel. So if properly you see the video, you make your own notes, also something, if you get something new, add them, okay. So that's all for today. Thank you everyone.